Hi everyone, welcome back to Cryptogains for another video. In today's video, I'm bringing you another video on Bitcoin, and I need to keep this coin on your radar because you can see the highs that it's doing right now. It's absolutely insane. I'm going to grab up Coin Codex as well so you can obviously compare obviously British pounds and dollars, but it's at 15,000 guys, and I really think it's important to keep this on your radar. But yeah, in today's video I'm going to make a prediction, and I haven't actually done this in a video, so it's going to be interesting. I'm going to basically tell you when I think the next all-time high will be and how high it's really going to go, because if we can understand how high Bitcoin's going to go, we can certainly figure out how high other altcoins are going to go as well. And I might do other videos on this, like for other coins, what potential highs they're going to go and where it's going to be. Anyway, if you're interested in this, drop a like. If you're new, give me a subscribe, and let's dive into this. But before I do, I'm not a financial advisor. Need to let you know that. These are just my own personal opinions on the market, so please always do your own research before investing any money. Okay, let's dive into this. So look, when you look at this chart, you're probably thinking, hold on, that doesn't look right. Because I've basically scrolled in and I've come right back to 2013, which was the last bull run of when Bitcoin really shot up. And in order to make a prediction on where you think Bitcoin's going to go, you have to look at what it's done in the past, right? So the first thing I wanted to do was look at the last bull run, right? And this last bull run, it said Bitcoin went up to, and this was the year November the 30th. Let me see if I can move December the 4th, around that sort of time. But let me go with December the 1st right there. £857. That was its peak. To me, as it stands now, as I can see, it looks like that was the peak. 857, and that was in 2013. Right, so remember that 857. Actually, you know what? I'm just gonna grab it up on a calculator so I don't forget it. 857 is what it last hit, right? And that's in British pounds. Let me just show you this in dollars as well. Let me grab up the USD to GBP. So 857 back in 2013. It hit 1,130. Okay, this is important that we remember this, because my prediction could very well play out. and the funny thing is, it could play out to how people are claiming it's going to go in this stock to flow ratio as well. So check this, right? So that was 2013, and the next thing I do is I try to figure out, well, how long did it take until the next bull run occurred? Now watch this. When it updates, watch it. Do you see that? You can't see the last year's bull run. This is it right here. This little smidge right here. It's so small in comparison to what it is up here. It just looks like a little smidge right here. You see it? And that's where we just zoomed in. This whole smidge area here. So I tried to work out how long it took. So this is 2014, 2013. Well, actually, it was 2014. When December the 1st would have been 2014. Let's see if I can grab it up again. I'm just going to try and squidge along. There you go. Right there. About 2013, December the 1st. Okay, well, it was just before 2014. We can call it 2014 if you like, because from 2014 to what's this? 2017, 3 years, right? Or 2014, let me see, 2014, I should call it 2014, 2013, December the 1st. I'm just getting all mixed up now. 3 or 4 years is what I'm basically trying to get at, right? To be precise, I'd say that was 4 years, 2013 to 2017, about 4 years. 4 years, right? Now I've worked out, just about, in my head, that it took 4 years for the last bull run to this bull run. I believe that it could potentially take another 4 years. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to do this bull run, and I want to zoom in. So I really want to get the highs of this last bull run that we had in 2017. As you can see there, 15,107. It should have been around 20,000, right? Remember this. Let me just grab up another because I don't want to forget that one. So 15,107. 107 in dollars was just under 20,000. I think it went higher, but these charts, they just seem to change all the time. But we'll go with what it's saying anyway, right? For a rough estimate, 19,933. Yeah. I feel like I got a frog in my throat. Sorry, all the coughing. Anyway, here's what I'm gonna do. In order for me to work out how high it can really go in the next bull run. I'm going to divide this last bull run, the 2018, and I'm going to divide it by 2017. And the reason I'm doing this is because I want to see how many times it went up from the price that it was from 2013 to 2017, right? Oh, got my video there. Anyway, so here's what we're going to do. I'm going to go 15,107 and I'm going to divide that by 857. This gives me a total of 17.6. Now this number is basically saying from the last bull run way back in 2013 up until 2018, it went 17 times the price. So if we was to go on that basis, yeah, and say, well, if it did that last time and maybe it could potentially do it again, what price would it be? So look, if we take this 17.6, we don't need the full number, and then we times it by the 15,107, and just to show you again, look, remember here, the last all-time high, 19,000 roughly. If we times it by 17.6, was it? We get a total of 265,833. Now guys, again, it's all speculation. This isn't gonna a guarantee, and again, it's definitely not investment advice, but guys, this is what we could potentially see for the next Bitcoin all-time high. And then when I compare this, right, 883, 200, let's just call it 266,000, because you know the 800 is almost there, it's almost close to 266,000. yeah. Now when I look at this, the stock to flow ratio, right, it leads me to believe that it very is possible for it to really go in this, you know, direction that it's claiming to go. And look at this. I showed you in one of my last videos in Bitcoin, you know, this line of consolidation here, which is the stock to flow. It shows what, over 10 days, you know, and it sort of measures up. The first one measures up to 10,000, which is what we hit, right? But we know it went higher than 10,000. It went up to 20, and that's what this little yellow area here is here, right? And when I come across here, obviously it's not going to be absolute accurate, but you know, it's just a smidge above the 10,000, right? So if the yellow is all-time high there, and again the yellow is here over the all-time high, then you know, it's very possible that when it gets to this consolidating blue line, it could very well go up above. And if it's going to go up above, this doesn't really show a price yet, of course, but if it was to do similar to what these have done, because look at the consolidated line, yellow above, consolidated line, yellow above, and if it's going to do again consolidated line and a yellow above, then you know, again, this whole line at the minute measures up to 100,000. So if it's to just go a smidge above, and obviously that's a million, so it's a smidge above could very well be the prices that I'm saying, £265,000. So yeah, maybe this is a number to watch. And again, I think that it's gonna, let me just show you the time, because that's the price. And again, if we take 4 years from 2018, right, 2018, 2019, 2020, let's do 2019, 2020, 21, 22. Maybe in the year 2022 is when we will really see these true high numbers, and I think it will be around in December. So my prediction is in the year 2022, let's call it between, because the first one was December, that smidge that I showed you before, which back in 2013 was the 1st of December, yeah. So between the 1st of December, which we can't see anymore, and the 17th of December in the year 2022, somewhere around there. But let's just call it the 10th of December, because it's between the 1st and the 17th. I believe that we will see a number of 265,000, and I'm just coming across here. Like, if you look at the bottom here, look, 2022, and you know, it could very well play out that it does that. So where are we? 2018, 19, 20, 21, 22. Yeah, 2022, or that push it back here, maybe somewhere here. Maybe this is where we could see like the yellow. And another thing that I've noticed with this chart as well, right, is if you look at when it hits its high, it's always stretched a bit as well. Like, because look at this line here, this blue stock to flow line that shoots up, and then a few months or however long after, maybe that's, yeah, it comes up to the yellow. But then look at this, look, the shoot up line, now it's stretched and it's taken longer for the yellow line to come up, you see? So we could do the same thing. It stretches up and then it could take longer to see the yellow come up. And again, if you look down there, it's flashing around 2022. So yeah, I really believe that this is the sort of time that we could potentially see these all-time highs of 265. Anyway, guys, if you have Bitcoin and you're holding on to it, and you know, whether you've got 0.01, 0.001, or half a Bitcoin, whatever you got, sit tight, because I believe that prediction really will happen based on what I'm seeing. But yeah, if this was helpful to you, please do drop a like. If you're new watching, give me a subscribe. Let me know what you think, because it is an interesting one. Bitcoin is a very interesting thing. The whole world is watching it really well when it comes to financial institutions. Anyway, like the Grayscales and all those people there. So, the whole world is watching it. The banks are watching it. The government's watching it. It's the coin that gets spoken about the most. So for me, the reason I keep putting it on your radar is because you have to follow where the money's going. And right now, this is where the money seems to be, going. This is where money keeps looking. So have a think about it. And if you haven't invested into it, again, not investment advice, but maybe this is something we should be looking at. Because if it does hit that, I'm just going to do a quick math thing here. Look. Because if you invested in it today, let's say for the average person, I always do it. If the average person invested today, you had £1,000, and then you divide it by the price today, right? And I'm going to show you in dollars as well. 12,000 and 20. My brain went funny then. You would get 0.08, and again, that's just the average person investing £1,000. You get 0.08. But guys, if it went to, and let me just show you what £1,000 in US dollars looks like, right? 1,319, yeah. So this is the sort of figure I'm talking about investing. You can do $1,000 if you want, but yeah, that's the sort of figure we're looking, right? And you would get 0.08. And if it does hit, 200, I'll highlight the whole of that, because then you'll get just a smidge more. But if we take this and then you waited patiently for it to hit the prediction that I believe it can hit. Wow. Times that by, oh, that's the wrong thing again. What am I doing? You times that by 265,000. What did I say? 265. I've lost it. Let's just call it 265,000. Okay. I think it was like 588, but because I'm not 100% sure, I'm just going to be 265,000. Even that number there itself, you're generating £22,000. Guys, some people work 2 years to get that kind of money. So have a think on this one, because it really can help someone, invest in something like that to make a nice little profit back. And 2 years is well, I say 2 years now because 2018's gone and we're in the year 2020. Actually, to be fair, 1 year, because 2021's around the corner. So you ain't looking to wait long if my prediction comes right. What, a year investment to get 20 grand? So have a think about that one, and I'm gonna leave you guys with it there. I hope you enjoyed watching. Thank you for watching if you did watch, and if you didn't watch, well, obviously I can't thank you because you're not here watching. Check out my other videos as well, guys, and I will see you in my next video. Cheers.